What is up, you guys? It is Riverside, and today we're talking about the biggest draft busts in Steelers history. I have made a top 5, but I will also give you guys a couple honorable mentions, so let's continue on and get into that. Starting off with our first honorable mention, we have Dre Archer, really fast running back who looked like he had mighty potential, but he just never lived up to the hype. Another honorable mention we have is Artie Burns. He was one of the centerpieces to the Steelers' bad defenses over a span of 2016 to 2018. And last but not least, our last honorable mention, Kendrick Green. The Steelers are still searching for their center after Kendrick Green and Mason Cole both didn't work out. Number 5, Kenny Pickett. The Steelers took Pickett with the 20th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, making Pickett the first QB off the board in what was a mediocre-looking class. Looking back on Pickett's first 4 years at college, the stats were mediocre. Those back-to-back seasons where he had 13 touchdowns and 9 interceptions should have been an immediate red flag and a sign of what was to come in his NFL career. I think they would have been major red flags if it weren't for his 5th year, his extra year of eligibility, in which he threw for 42 touchdown passes and 7 interceptions. Personally, I wanted the Steelers to go Tyler Linderbaum in this draft, who was selected 5 picks later by the Baltimore Ravens. Linderbaum just made the Pro Bowl in 2023, while Kenny Pickett was traded to the Eagles for some McDonald's fries after 2 years. Actually, less than 2 years, as a matter of fact, as the Steelers' QB1. Number 4, Jamain Stephens. I'm sure a lot of you guys have never even heard of him. This guy was the Steelers' first-round pick, 29th overall, the year after they reached the Super Bowl in 1995. Stephens didn't play at all in 1996, his rookie season, only made 1 start in 1997, and although making 10 starts in 1998, he was cut that following offseason. The main reason he was cut was due to a lack of commitment, according to head coach Bill Cowher, who stated, "It was obvious that he lacked commitment to compete in camp. I had no choice but to release him." Stephens himself even said that he was just not focused at that point in his career. He went on to play 3 seasons with the Bengals before his career was over. Number 3, Jarvis Jones. Jones was a beast out of Georgia, a 2-time All-American, 2-time first All-SEC selection, and he was the 2012 SEC Defensive Player of the Year. That was good enough to make him the first linebacker off the board in 2013, and the Steelers took him with the 17th overall pick. Jones started out 2013 as a backup to Jason Worlds, but would go on to start 8 games. He began 2014 as a starting right outside linebacker because Lamar Woodley had left the Steelers that previous offseason. However, Jones got hurt, missed over half the season, and only started in 3 games. 2015, he started in all but 1 game, but did basically nothing. And in 2016, the last year of his rookie contract and last year as a Steeler, he was benched for an ancient James Harrison. PFF has graded Jones as the worst Steelers draft pick since 2006, but I found 2 worse. Number 2, Limas Sweed. The man with the worst hands in Steelers history. Sweed was the 2nd overall pick to the Steelers in 2008 and would go on to drop more passes than he caught in his NFL career. By the way, I totally made that up, but it sounds believable because Sweed only had 7 catches in his whole NFL career, 6 of which were during his rookie season. Most Steeler fans know this guy for absolutely destroying Corey Ivy in the AFC Championship, but what they don't know probably is that a few plays earlier, Sweed dropped a wide-open deep ball that would have been an easy touchdown. After doing nothing in 2009 and not playing at all in 2010, Sweed was cut in 2011 and never played in another NFL game. Number 1, Senquez Golson. You guys even remember this guy? Golson was the Steelers' 2nd-round choice in 2015, but would undergo shoulder surgery to miss the entire 2015 season. Then during 2016, Golson suffered a foot injury that would cause him to miss the entire 2016 season. In 2017, Golson was carted off the field during training camp again for the 3rd straight year and did not play in any of the Steelers' 2017 preseason games. He was then cut from the team ahead of the 2017 season and would not play a single game in the NFL. He signed with the Buccaneers and Raiders, but also didn't appear in a game ever for them. It wasn't just Golson that was a letdown in 2015. I mean, the draft class was pretty bad as a whole. It took Bud Dupree 5 years to find his stride, and when he finally did, he tore his ACL. Sammy Coates couldn't catch, Dorian Grant only played in 3 games, and who the heck are LT Walton and Jared Holloman? But that'll about wrap things up for me. How do you guys feel about the Steelers 2024 draft class? Comment below and be sure to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.